Hey folks, how you doing? Okay. I'm talking about scientific scriptures or religious scriptures are scientific writings. That's what they are. It's about science, knowledge. And we keep that in mind. Okay. So we're talking about the man with the womb. All right. So God said He made them both male and female. He made them, something like that. He's talking transgenderism, both male and female. That's what it means. Okay? It's a reduplication, okay, of what was. The original humans were androgynous. They were both male and female, you see. And so people have always tried to reduplicate that. Just like they tried to reduplicate or bring back the dinosaurs or the mammoth elephants. They always want to go back to the origin. It's the way, I guess it's human nature. Let's go back to what we were, you see, to bring it here to what is, okay, where shall be and was is actually the same thing. Okay, so now we see Adam. You know, this is science here, and like I said, it's transgenderism what they're talking about in this particular scripture. You know what I mean? So now, in the Kimite scripture, the God of Tomb says that I know how the female came from the male. It's transgenderism. It's science. It's medical science. Okay? And so here's how the idea with this man with the womb comes about. It's in all the scriptures. Okay? So, again, in the Kimite scriptures, we see in the icons the goddesses. Okay? So we see a goddess that only have one tit. Well, what does that mean? It means that she is androgynous, both male and female. There's even more other things that they work with, you know what I mean? In terms of this reduplication, to go back to the way it was, to rediscover the origins. Okay? So the gods, meaning the gods in the Kimite scripture, are shown with truncated heads. In other words, they don't have the full head. The top part is off. It's not there. It's not shown. Why? Because the earliest humans did not have a cerebral cortex. And so it's reduplication again. You see, it's science. People worked on these things. They still work on them. Okay? And so the Virgin Mary was androgynous. She had both male and female reproductive hormones. This is what she represents. Again, it's reduplication. Going back to what was. The original humans in this case. So Jesus was androgynous himself. You see? He wore the side lock. His hair. A side lock. This indicates androgyneity, both male and female. You see? It's all about science. That's science also, because it's a reduplication. We're going back. We're trying to reduplicate. And people have always done this. We always had scientists, really, in the far distant past. But people were always curious. They're always trying to go back. You know, well, what was it back there? You know what I mean? Because we always had, let's say, that, well, not always, but we had the Kenite mythology for a long, long time. It speaks deeply of these things. Science. That's what the scriptures are about. It's not that story that people think is going on. You know what I mean? The scriptures are about science. This is how we come with this idea about the man with the womb. You see what I mean? The androgynous types years ago, well, of course, she had a womb. Okay? But she was androgynous. She could have been considered as male or female. She was both. Our earliest ancestors were both, male and female. As they say here in the Hebrew scripture, God made them both male and female. He made them. You know what I mean? So we're talking science here. Okay? And then we have plenty of cues about this stuff. You have the red and white crowns. That's male and female in one. Well, the white crown is embraced by the red crown when you see them together, right? The north and the south embraced. Male and female in one. Androgeneity. Okay. And we have the word she. Well, we got the word he, the male, and mixed in there with she. That S is causality. It's the first mother who causes the male to be born in the world. That's our word she. It's through scripture. Okay? Now, we have a word like, take the word thou, okay? Used in a sentence in addressing a single person, you have the female thou and you have the male thou. Thou meaning the female, a male, thou meaning the female. Used in one sentence addressing the same person. Tells us that that person being addressed is androgynous, both male and female. Okay, folks, I hope we can remember, though, that science and religion are the same thing. Okay, folks, have a good one, and thank you.